it like a tattoo. The way you wear that dress, they gonna attack you. Way you look at me, baby, I got you.
Hi everybody. Okay, so this is gonna be my first YouTube video, and I just want to start off basically introducing myself, talking about my traumatic experience in life, because I feel like I want to base my channel based off like mental health awareness. I also want to do self-care vlogs, things like that. But I think I just want to give you guys some background about me. My name is Adriana, but you can call me Dre, and I'll call you guys my besties. Y'all gonna be my besties. Y'all gonna be here for me. I'm gonna be here for y'all. I put all my social media in the links, and I'll also follow anybody who ever follows me. I'm very nice. You can always text me. But let me get into my traumatic experience and open up about myself. I hope this really reaches somebody, and I hope people know that mental health is real. It's something that needs to be addressed if you're going through it. Do not sit and be depressed, have panic attacks. Talk to a therapist, talk to a psychologist, a trusted friend, your mom, your dad. Talk to God, pray, write. All of this is serious, and I hope everybody else, whoever this video reaches, I hope y'all take it serious too, because it is. So, all I can really say is like, it started when I was like real young, and I can't really say like what age, but my mom is somebody who had mental health problems as well. She had substance abuse problems, and I really didn't get to be a kid. You know, my brother, she had 2 kids. It was me and my brother, and I am the oldest, and I had to take care of my brother. And it got to a point where like my mom was like so freaking depressed. She was like so depressed, and I would like just be there for her. Keep in mind, I feel like I was probably like 10 or 11 or even younger, but I'd be there for her. It got to a point where she started drinking every day. Now I'm taking care of my mom, who's drinking every day. My brother, he's sick, so I'm taking care of him. I'm cleaning up the house. I'm just taking care of everything and everybody, and I'm not being a kid. And this is very traumatic for me. It got to a point where I started fighting in school. I didn't really pay attention in school. I didn't care about anything that was going on in school. What the hell is this on me? I don't know what the hell that is. But I was not paying attention in school. I didn't care about school, and it got to the point where one night, I was in 8th grade, and it started in 2016 when my life really changed. My mom had been drinking, and I was trying to show her a dance, and my mom could not get this dance. And my mom came out to me, and she said that she wanted to get high. Keep in mind, I'm young, but I did know what was aware, like with my mom, like going on with her, like she was doing drugs. And I sometimes blame myself, because I feel like if I would have known to report that to somebody, maybe she'll like still be here. But I can't like say that it's my fault, because I was just a kid. But she said that she wanted to get high. I said no, let's go take a ride. So we was going for a ride. We pull up to this dope house. I didn't know it was a dope house. I know this person that she's doing these drugs with as her friend. I did not even know the friend was doing drugs until my mom came out and told me. We go inside the house, and I started to feel weird. I'm like, Mom, I feel weird. I feel like we should leave. She like, nah, we should stay. Everything gonna be okay. And I said, Mom, no, I feel like we should leave. I feel like something bad is gonna happen. And she didn't listen to me. I grabbed my phone and I went and sat in the car. And keep in mind, this is like 12 o'clock at night. 2 hours later, this lady come beating on the side of my window because I fell asleep in the car. I'm waiting for my mom. I told her I didn't feel right about going in this fucking house. So the lady, she come in, she's beating on the door. She's like, your mom not waking up. Your mom not waking up. I'm like, what you mean she not waking up? So I feel like I'm reliving this shit. Like, this shit is real traumatic for me if you ever lost a fucking parent. Like, you know, this shit ain't nothing to play with. But the lady started beating on the fucking door. She was like, your mom is not waking up. I'm like, what you mean she not waking up? I run in the house. I see my mom laid up against the wall like she's sleeping. She like laid back and she like, it looked like she's asleep. I tap her. I'm like, Mom, wake up. Mom, wake up. Wake up. So I put her on the floor. You know, my adrenaline is skyrocket. I didn't know what the fuck was wrong with her. Me thinking her dead would be the last thing for me to ever think. I did not think my mom was dead. I just think that she needed help. And I literally tried to do CPR. Keep in mind, I never took no goddamn CPR class. I don't know anything about health or nothing. I just know when people unresponsive that you do CPR. So I'm trying to do CPR. And as I'm blowing air into my mom's body, her body was like a balloon. It's like all the air that I was blowing in her body, it was making her body get big, big, and big. I did get in contact with the drug that she was doing, which was heroin and fentanyl. I did come in contact with that. Keep in mind, I'm a kid. I don't know anything about this stuff. I just wanted my mom to be okay. It took like 15 minutes for somebody to call the police. I'm going in and out. I'm freaking out because my mom is not waking up. Her body is purple, gray, and I'm standing over her body. Like, I remember this day, and I was just like, Mom, you said like you would never leave me. Like, you said that you was gonna stop doing this stuff. Like, you said that you wasn't gonna do these drugs again. And it felt like the whole fucking world stopped. And then everybody in the house wasn't even concerned that she died. Like, they had people come in this house and OD before. Like, the shit was so weird. And the lady that she was doing the drug with, she was like, come here, everything gonna be okay. And keep in mind, while she's telling me that everything gonna be okay, this bitch nodding off. She's nodding off. And then we called somebody in my family to come get me. And when my family came and got me, because you know the ambulance, they pronounced her dead. And when they pronounced her dead, I asked them, I was like, is she okay? They like, no, she not okay. I said, is she dead? They said yes. And it feel like my whole fucking world ended that fucking day, July 16th, not July 16th, July 30th, 2016. Yeah, July 30th, 2016 at 3 a.m. It felt like that day I died and I became a new person. It felt like that day my confidence went down. It felt like my self-love went down, my self-esteem went down. It felt like I had all those things before my mom died. I had creativity. I used to love singing. It just felt like me, I died, and everything that was a part of me died also. So my family came and got me, and I had to tell my brother this news. Fast forward, we tell my brother the news, he crying, but he took it better than I did, because I was fucked up. Like, that shit really caused me PTSD, seeing my mom dead. I'm doing CPR on a dead body. I found her like that. Like, that really fucked me up. I'm still fucked up to this day. It's really hard for me to make friends. I do have abandonment issues, so I may let people leave because I understand that people are gonna leave. I feel like my mom dying made me really be okay with people leaving my life, even if I give a fuck about them, because I just feel like my mom left. Why the fuck will anybody else stay around? I suffer with depression, anxiety, and PTSD. I do take medicine for it. Anybody who's taking medicine, we have that in fucking common. I'm gonna fast forward this story to what happened after that. So after that happened, I went to go stay with my dad. Keep in mind, I never knew my dad. I did not meet my dad until I was 14 years old. I didn't meet my dad until I was 14. I did not know how he looked. I didn't know how he acted. I didn't know his birthday. All I knew was his fucking name. And I used to just sit in my room and imagine, like, how did my dad look? And I told him my mom died, and I went to go live with him. And when I went to go live with him, he thought that I would be happy to live with him. Not saying that I wasn't happy, but my mom had just died. Yes, I'm with my dad now because my mom died, but I don't know you. I have to get to know you, and I'm also mourning the loss of my mom. Like, I want my mom. And nobody understood that. Like, my family used to yell at me and be like, why are you crying? What the fuck you mean why I'm crying? I want my fucking mom. Like, my mom just died. I feel like everybody was so insensitive when it came to my mom dying. I got put in foster care because it just didn't work out with me and my dad. Like I said, my mom dying really fucked me up. So I was in and out of the psych ward, which is, if you know, you go crazy and then you get put in the hospital and they put you on meds. I went in and out the psych ward, and then it got to the point where I got back in contact with his family, which is my adopted family, and they took me in. I was all in Texas too. Like, my dad moved me to Texas. I wasn't even in St. Louis anymore, but this family took me in. They adopted me, and at first it was like so hard for me to accept that these people took me in, even though I did call them for help. It's just like I didn't feel love, not because of what they was doing to me or how they was treating me. It was just like my dad, the situation with my dad, the situation with my family, me being separated from my brother, me finding my mom dead. That really caused a lot of trauma. So now I'm walking around thinking nobody's my friend for real, nobody loves me, and like nobody just care about me. So it's really hard to this day for me to accept that people love me, and sometimes I don't know why. This situations in my life really has played a big part of how I interact with people. I am trying to work on that. Like, I'm in therapy. I got my first apartment when I was 19. By the grace of God, I've never been late on rent. I have been homeless before. But I've never been like late on rent since I had my own place. I've never not eaten. I've never not eaten. Like, God has always had me, and I really feel like people need to take anxiety, depression, bipolar depression, manic episodes, PTSD. I feel like those things need to be sorted out and addressed in everybody's life. If you know somebody going through that, check on them. This shit is literally no joke. I do have a kid. I have one kid, a girl, and I feel like God sent her here to help me heal, even though I know your kids are not supposed to help you heal, because I went through that shit, seeing my mom go through a lot of shit. But I feel like she is in a way here to help me heal, and I will never let her go through what I've been through. I just feel like This channel is for people who suffer with mental health illness. I want to let you know that I relate to you. You're not alone. Somebody do love you. Somebody do hear you. A lot of times we feel very misunderstood. We don't feel accepted. We don't have a lot of friends. Relationships do not go that well because a lot of people don't want to deal with our ups and downs. But I feel like we're the ones who love people, you know, unconditionally, and we haven't had a lot of unconditional love connections. So that is my traumatic story. It was really hard for me to talk about this. I feel like I'm opening about this. Today is day 1 of my healing journey. I'm not even finna edit this video. I want this shit to be raw and very uncut. I'm not one of those fake people who is finna get on the camera and fake it, fake a lifestyle. I'm sitting in my house by myself in the fucking bathroom on my toilet with it closed, of course, and I'm telling y'all this story. And I really hope this reaches somebody. I cried before I made this video. Get close with God. Hug on the people that you love, because you never know when somebody gonna die. Love on yourself. Give yourself a hug. Talk to yourself. Like, say affirmations. Read your Bible. Go to church. Do whatever you gotta do. If you ever feel suicidal, go to the hospital. Call 911. Talk to somebody, let somebody know. But stay strong, because life is hard, and I'm learning that acceptance is what's helping me keep going, and the people that do love me showing up for me keeps me going. I don't know what I would be if I didn't have to. How many people, like, my circle is like a square. It's not even a circle. I don't have a lot of people in my corner. I don't have a lot of friends, but the people that is here, they solid. And I feel like once I'm 100% good and I'm up in life, those are gonna be the people that I bless, and I never fucking give up on them, ever. But thank you so much for listening to my traumatic story. I hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I hope y'all know that y'all not alone. And stick for the next vlog or whatever I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure it out. But this is my channel. Bye.
I'm in it like a tattoo. The way you wear that dress, they gonna attack you. Way you look at me, baby, I got you.